Hi everyone. A lot of you have asked for an extra tutorial about how to play the arpeggiated section of Sloop John B, which we will be using as an intro to our performance at the 2023 Ukulele Kele in Liverpool, Nova Scotia. The first thing we want to do is add a G chord, and the second thing we want to do is make a little beak out of our first finger and thumb on the right hand. Now that thumb provides a foundation for that first finger. You can try like going back and forth like this to make sure that the two are kind of welded together. Then what I like doing is using my palm on the bridge of my ukulele here to try to give a little bit more foundation to the chord, all right? So to practice this, you can start just playing the bottom A string with your G chord applied. And we get that lovely B note, all right? And once you get a nice tone going on, we can add the rhythm, all right? So the rhythm we're doing in this arpeggiated lead is threefold, all right? The first section you want to play is just the A string, the E string, and the C string. And again, until you get used to that, all right? Now, the second section is a little trickier because we have to apply our fourth finger to the third fret of the A string and off without taking off that G chord, all right? So I'm going to play just that one part. Our fourth finger goes on to the third fret of the A string, and we play A, and we take it off and play A again. So we have this ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. So when we add the first two parts together, we get this, A, E, C, A. But we're putting our pinky finger on and taking it off when we play the A string 2 times. Let me show you that again. Whoops. A, E, C, A. Now the next part of the riff's a little bit easier because we just climb back up. A, E, C, A, E, C. And after that, all we do is add an extra E string note to finish off the riff. So the whole thing sounds like this. A, E, C, A, E, C, E. A, E, C, A, E, C, E. A, E, C, A, E, C, E. Now what I'm going to do for a practice is I'm going to play the riff 8 times, just like we're going to do in the intro to our performance piece, all right? And at the end of the 8th one, I'm going to go into the We Come on the Sloop John B Island Strum. So this is what it would ideally look like. And I'm going to play it nice and slow so that you can play along with me, all right? Ready? 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We come on the sloop John B, my grandfather and me, and so forth. Now, there are other parts of the song where you can try this arpeggio on the C chord and on the D chord, all right? This is what the C chorded version looks like. We play a C chord, and when we play that A string 2 times during the riff, we put our pinky finger on the 5th fret of the bottom A string and take it off. This is the trickiest one. The best way to get good positioning is to clamp that thumb by kind of putting the knuckle forward so that you have a little bit more power and control over that C chord. If it's like this, you're gonna not be balanced, all right? So we wanna really clamp that by kind of indenting that second or that first knuckle in the thumb. So here we go. C chord version. A, E, C, A, E, C, E, A, E, C, A, E, C, E. Now, when we play the D version in the song where you say D7, we have our regular D major chord, and our pinky is now going on and off of the A string on the 2nd fret. Great. Now, if you wanted to add that to the song and play the fully arpeggiated version of it, you would need to play that chord when it appears in the song. All right. So what I'd like to do is show you what it would look like. All right. We come on the sloop John B. My grandfather and me. Around Nassau town we did roam, drinking all night, got into a fight. Well, I feel so broke up, I wanna go home. Now, that was a pretty advanced technique, but if you want to practice along with that, you can, all right? Now, one other thing that Jan asked about was if we wanted to end the song on a barred mandolin chorded G, we would bar all the way up on the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th fret and put our pinky way up there on the 10th fret. And we get this lovely sounding G. It's pretty humid today, but it's a little out of tune sounding, but that's where we're at with that final chord. So I hope that answers all your questions, and I will be seeing you again real soon for our next rehearsal.